Well, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. I don't know what that means actually, because I'm really alone at home, and if I had to call my wife a fat lady, she would slap me in the head. Hi, my name is Werner Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. So yes, a solo update from me again, as it is now 11:45 at night, and I am still not finished. This week has really turned into a crazy week. Still grateful for the busyness, but once again, Werner volunteering for all kinds of things, getting involved. It sounded such a good idea at the beginning of the week. And even though I'm still chipper about it, still have to do a lot of work. So I need to clean up. I probably have to explain why I have to clean up, because I have all kinds of camera equipment unpacked. I need to submit a video tomorrow, and had to do some videoing, which I couldn't really find my flow tonight. So it meant me doing take after retake after retake of videos. Why am I doing this again? Anyway, so hopefully the footage won't be too bad, and I'll be able to salvage and get my message across there. And mostly what I was talking about in the video was really about experiences, in the case of it being meaningful and memorable. And the whole thing that I found interesting about it, and I actually only uncovered the interesting part of this whole meaningful and memorable today. Now, to give a bit of context, because I'm waffling on a little bit, I need to get my thoughts straight here, is that when you have an experience, a truly meaningful experience, I'm trying to refer to something not like standing in a queue for the post office. I mean, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you go on holiday, or when you have a moment with someone special, or there's something that is really truly touches you. That's something that sticks with you, and that's also something that I believe in is more important. So, for example, I might not be able to ride motorcycles for the rest of my life. At some stage, I'm going to get too old. However, the experience of riding motorcycles and some of the beautiful experiences and friends that I've made on these journeys will always stay with me. Those experiences are meaningful and memorable. Now, I've never really thought about or tried to discover what the meaningful and memorable really means. And today, I actually started doing a little bit of research, and I thought I would just document it here and share it with you. When you say something is meaningful, it really means that you're attaching some kind of emotion to it. So emotions come into play. And that makes sense, right? I remember when I was on the trip through Southern Africa for the UN, and that was a meaningful trip. And I could see that there were people there who were living tough lives, and abuse was abound and whatever. That touched me. It was meaningful. And then when you think about the word memorable, remember I'm talking about meaningful and memorable. Meaningful emotion, and then memorable. What is that? Of course, we both know it's memory, memorable. However, it goes a bit more deeper than that. It's around discovery. That's interesting, right? So something becomes memorable when you discover it. And I think that definitely makes sense. Sometimes, people discover the obvious. I mean, you go, yeah, I knew that. But if you ever notice the excitement in their faces when they say, hey, I just got this right, or I just figured that out, it's memorable because they have discovered it. Perhaps some thoughts in there around designing experiences for other people where you make things meaningful and memorable. Perhaps it's about building in emotion and allowing them to discover things by themselves. Now, this is a very late night ramble, but it's also something that got me excited and hopefully will carry me through the next hour or two while I do editing. I hope that you had a very meaningful and memorable day. And as always, thanks for listening.